So I'm so excited because I found this new concealer at my local drugstore, and I've seen that there have been a few reviews. I think there are like 14-15 reviews here on YouTube, but I have not watched any single one because I wanted to be very unbiased when it comes to my review. So this is how the L'Oreal packaging looks like. It's literally looks the same as the Maybelline. When I first saw this, I thought it was actually a new Maybelline concealer just because that's the Maybelline one, that's the L'Oreal one. So as you can see, they're both pretty identical in packaging, and I thought at first it was Maybelline, but it's not, it's L'Oreal. So I was excited. L'Oreal, however, is actually more expensive than the Maybelline one. The Maybelline one, where I get it, is around $10, and this is 0.23 fluid ounces, and the L'Oreal one can retail up to $14 to $16 for 4.21 fluid ounces. So it's a little more expensive and you get a little bit less product than you would with the Maybelline one, which is amazing. Amazing. I love this concealer so much. Like, pretty much see that I'm pretty much through with it, hence why I got this one. It's supposed to be glowy, it's supposed to be you're supposed to use it as a concealer, it's supposed to highlight, and it's also supposed to be a 16-hour long wear concealer. So as you can see, I did my foundation, I did a little bit of bronzer. I have not done concealer, nor have I highlighted or have put on my blush yet. So we're going to be doing that right now. I'm going to scoot you in closer so you can see the application. Hopefully this is close enough that you can see my eyes. This is the concealer. I know it comes in around 5 to 6 shades. This one seemed like it matched me the most. This is 01 Classic Ivory. They have a number 2, but that one seemed too tan for me for my under eyes, and I like a bright under eye. Okay, so it's very flat. Doesn't seem to have much of a smell, but I do want to compare it to the Maybelline wand. So they're quite different. The Maybelline is more of a typical doe foot applicator, and this one is a very flat one. So we're gonna see how this applies. So I'm gonna try this out. Oh, that was super easy, very thin in consistency, like, wow. This doe foot applicator is so nice and gentle underneath the eyes and so soft. I really like the applicator. So you don't even need to double dip. This is full-on pigment. This actually is really nice. The applicator is awesome. So as always, I take, I know it's dirty, it's because I did my foundation and a little bit of powder. I'm taking a wet sponge and I am just gently blending that in. This is also the L'Oreal pink sponge that they have. Okay, so this is very glowy. I'm not done blending it, obviously, but I can tell you it's not completely full coverage. I would say this is actually pretty light coverage, so it's not fully medium coverage. I think that I can put another layer in, but it blends in super nicely. I mean, that was very quick. I'm just gonna go in with the second layer in this area right here, just because I do like this to be a little more, with a little more coverage. It is so nice. It looks really seamless, almost airbrushed in my opinion. So I did end up scooching you back. I went ahead and set my under eye concealer with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. I always set my under eyes with that light yellow shade. I did finish up putting highlight on. It did not do anything weird. My highlight went on very smooth. It's not emphasizing any pores, but again, this Annabelle Perfect Gleam highlighter. The highlighter drops are amazing, and they just went on really smooth and really well. I also did my blush a little bit up here. And it seemed to go on very nicely. The makeup on top seems to sit well with the concealer and is working perfectly well. So I'm hoping this lasts all day long. I do crease a lot, so hopefully this doesn't crease on me. And yeah, I will hopefully check back in later today when I'm just about to take all this off to see how the concealer is wearing. Right now it is 2:10 p.m. so hopefully later tonight I can check in. So I'll see you soon. Hi guys, so this is my first check-in. It has been around around 4 hours since I've put this concealer on. So far it's been pretty good. I can already tell you it does crease. Like, I'm gonna show you right now. So as you can see, it's already creasing right in this area right here. I normally already do get creasing there, but this is like a little bit more than usual. Also, I have noticed that once you touch your face, you can move the product around even though you set it. So right now, I went like this with my finger, and you know when it gets really weird and kind of patchy when you touch your face with foundation or concealer? That's what it's doing right now. It happened a little while ago, so I did have to retouch right in this area. As you can see, it looks a little weird. It's because I just had it in and then it kind of took out the product. So if you will be using this product, try not to touch your face so much, because I don't think that it's long wearing enough, because some of it will come off if you touch your face, or anything kind of sort of touches your face. It will do that weird thing right there. So I decided to do a card check-in just because I thought, let's keep it real so you can actually see what's going on with my face, with my under eyes. But it's not bad. It's not bad. For $14, I don't think it's worth $14. I think if they're gonna make it like the Maybelline one, I think it should be worth around the $10 mark or even less, because it's the claim of it being long wearing is not true, and the claim of it being full coverage is also not true. So that's my current check-in. It is 5:16 and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm back. Right now it's around 10:30 at night, and I've had this concealer on for around 8 hours and a half, and it looks okay. It looks okay. You can obviously tell that it has worn out. You can see my dark circles poking through, but again, this product isn't super long wearing or super full coverage. I would think this is actually really light coverage. So if you have dark under eye circles like me, or you're worse than me, then you would need more coverage than that. This is just very light summer fresh makeup. Actually, the Maybelline has more full coverage. It's fuller coverage than the L'Oreal one that I left over there. I like the color. I do like the applicator. I do like many things about it. I just don't like the price. It does smell a little funky. It smells really chemically. I don't think I said that before. At first I said it doesn't really smell like anything, but it actually does smell like a lot of chemicals. I mean, that's why I'm giving it 2.5, 3 stars. I do prefer the Maybelline one. The Maybelline Fit Me Concealer is, in my opinion, much better. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe down below if you haven't already to see any more content for me. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.